So, wait 1 second. Oop, auto squawking. I'm still trying to get some stuff on my laptop loaded because all my stuff's kind of wonky. So I did edit the map a little bit since without actually streaming, which I know is a sin, I guess, since my whole thing was I wanted to stream every time I progressed this. But I have added some small things, then worked on some slightly bigger things. So over here it's just an Easter egg because I've a couple times let people on the map to show them since it just happens to happen. Someone actually got up here on foot after escaping the map, so there's a flag up here in relation to that. And let me make sure my noise suppression's on as well. Yeah, it's on. Okay. But there's also another Easter egg in the cave, which I am lost for some reason. In the cave, there is a cave diver in here who's dead. I should decide to choose one of the infection banished AI ones, but it's because someone ended up making their way out almost, and so that's gonna be him. And visually, there's some more like decorations kind of stuff. Like, although it's not the same rock type, I didn't see anything about modifying the actual rock color when I was looking at. There is. Oh my god. Okay, I could have changed the rock color. Unless I have the wrong thing. So nope, I have a bush selected. Okay. Cinema. I can't edit it. But yeah, they're not the same rock color, but I did want to add something else in here. There is also a couple NPCs I was able to get to spawn, which I thought was pretty fun. Added some more here, as you can see, and I messed with reflection surfaces. In here, it's not really apparent, and I also have this door that I finally got to work, but in the actual bathroom area, I ended up using a reflection surface for the mirror, and I liked how that turned out. I have it set for this whole area, so like the water should be technically reflective, the counter, all that. So yeah. Even though this is pretty dark compared to it being the color it's supposed to be, the women's bathroom's still unclean in the sense of, you know. But the men's bathroom's like that. There is a grunt that spawns here. I thought that was fun. There's still some issues with some NPC spawns. I did barely get them to start working anyway. So there's supposed to be some people representing rangers here, which are snipers because of the green, and then it was heavies, I think, that are supposed to be normal rangers. And they're not supposed to spawn on the chair. They're supposed to spawn back there. They like to bug out. There's one that goes over here. And there is... Let me just actually go into test mode real quick to show off some stuff. Those three I wanted to spawn in the ranger tower and couldn't get them to work. So you see this guy's right here. I wanted to make sure I got the masked ones because I thought they were fun. And it fit kind of more. Also, I think it would make sense for, although it's highly more militarized, of course, in this case, but for rangers to have what they have and everything. This guy would make more sense as a ranger, but I'm not gonna count that. So, unless he spawned in the wrong area, he's just really loud. He's supposed to be from over here. There he is. Let him go. Yeah, no, you have this just random grunt near the bathrooms. He goes in the area I have him to roam. He actually went in and out of the bathrooms a few times, which was funny. Going into the actual waterfall area, I was really happy with how the door turned out, and I have this guy in here. He doesn't attack. I just thought he was fun since there is some Easter egg stuff over there that would make sense. More personal Easter egg, but still works. When it comes to over here, this is one of the other things I added, although it's a bit scuffed with some stuff where the NPCs go. There's some random stuff hidden in the woods more, so over here there's this door. There's another door over there that I wanted to have a script to do something, like make you go third person. This is supposed to be the only way to get in. There's technically ways on the fences I need to fix. But, that went the wrong way. There's a bunch of these guys in here. One of each type, and they have a count. I don't know quick math enough to do 35 versus 45 here and see how long it'll be, but they're supposed to migrate to 2 different areas here. Oh, there he goes. These guys are broken, apparently. There they go. They migrate from over there to over here. You're not supposed to be able to go over the fences, like I said. They weren't letting me initially go over, but, you know. I'll have to go fix that, or just not care about it, one way or the other. Let me change the music I'm listening to here. Over here is still pretty blank. I didn't add anything for this whole area. I know I had issues trying to figure out something to add. But because of how many divisions in pathing there are, like how there's over here, there, well not right here, but later down. Wanted to make sure that there's something distinguishing it. So like some string lights I thought were fun. And then there's this little parking spot that I wanted to highlight a little more, even if it's still a little not highlighted. But yeah, still happy with it. I'm still kind of annoyed that some of the shrubs have such thick boundaries. Like, I'm not sure why, but it's whatever. This is still doing fine. There's not really anything here. There is one thing that I'm not gonna be pointing out or anything that is on the map that I still want to do something with, so I'm showing everything else but that. Over here, unless he decided to be weird, there should be my favorite lad over here. I'm just blind, so he might be here and I'm just not noticing him. That's what happened last time. Well, I don't know why he likes staring over here. Every time I've come here, he's been over here. Hello. Oh, I forgot the headshot! I killed him. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna pretend. There is some more with the actual watchtower over here. One of the guys I wanted to actually spawn here, and then 2 up there, and I just haven't been able to get anything to work. I haven't researched how the nav mesh things work either, so I'm technically handicapping myself on it, but I'll have to figure out on my own. Because I wanted one to be looking this way over here, and then one to be in this corner. This has been here since I last edited the map. I did add a couple of the holdable sandwiches, so there's one up here. There's one with the 2 Marines that are on the picnic date. There's also a mutilator up here. I'm a pretty big fan of it. That'd be fun. I edited this Nintendo Switch in particular to have the screen blacked out. There's a couple of these banners throughout because I thought it'd be fun. That's my favorite of the banners. I'll have to modify it because the textures change when you get further away or what angle you're at, which gets a little annoying. The rest I should probably be able to show correctly. So there's just some NPCs over here. One inside, one outside, then some other outside. Some more banners. Let me modify this quick. Nope, not that. I would like to select the banner specifically. Can I not select the banner? Is it... Oh, there it is. There we go. You can see me messing with stuff in here. It doesn't end up changing anything. The actual way out of the map is... Because it wasn't supposed to be able to happen, and I'm not going to patch the fact that there is one. It's on the track here. It's like around here somewhere-ish, I think. But there's some more stuff that's a bit more visible from here. Rocks and this door that doesn't actually lead anywhere. You can see I was messing with boundaries because I didn't want people jumping in from up here to over. They can get over here still, but I'm still a pretty big fan of the map, even if it's definitely incomplete. The Teletubby house, there's still a lot that's not really there. Should probably also add more of these trees, since I don't feel like I added enough of them, so maybe I'll make a slightly smaller one here. There are a couple floater trees by accident that I'm not sure if Forge saved them wrong or if they were floating always, but I'll have to figure out where they are, because I ended up seeing a couple last time I was on. That's not the biggest deal either, but it does get a little annoying. The fact that I can't just figure out as easily as I'd like, it's kind of... that one is fine. Well, my favorite area of the map for like nature look is over here. For the lighting specifically that it's set to right now. I still need to make different variants for day, night, everything, but that's probably gonna be a long road till I get there because of how I keep adding more and more before actually being done. I kind of feel like adding a light as well over here. Sure, okay. This Easter egg needs some light of some sort, I guess. Because it is always so dark here. Let's make it less bright too. In the end as well, I am planning on putting some prefabs that aren't mine finally into the map, but it's going to be for lowering weapons and for flashlights you can toggle on and off. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, that's not going to work. This is too bright. There's also some stuff I noticed was actually floating when I was looking throughout the map, like on the counters and stuff. So I'll have to... It's not the biggest deal because like this is a little Easter egg, but you know, it's an old Easter egg too. Let me go modify. There's another couple floater things over here I remember that I have to fix. At least it looked like it was floating. Is it not? Oh no, it is. Where's There we go. Oh shit, I picked the wrong thing. Forgot there's glass there. This was back in like 2022 or whatever years anyway that I made this, so I don't feel that weird about editing it. It's fine. Still out of place. I fixed the soccer ball seemingly too though, so that's always a benefit. One of the latest things I had done to this map on stream was when I actually added post scooter finally, because I kind of forgot about it. It's also floating, apparently. Oh shoot, I can't make it go any lower, can I? Did I make it not the right? There we go. No. Damn, really? Oh, there. Why would we... Okay, so I have to do it by this increment, or just won't let me. Oh wait, is the parent object's up there? I always forget about parent objects. Let's see. Let's do... Wrong way. Okay, that didn't work either. These guys floating? Dude, I'm still really happy with how Nunu turned out. I cannot understate how happy I'm about Nunu. This cow print hat does not look like a cow print hat, though. Let's see if I can actually mess with that. Priorities, am I right? Body cries and everyone dies. Anything look kind of like cow print? Like at all? Because I'd love to find something that looks like cow print. Just a little. Oop, wrong thing. I mean, I can go with that, kinda. Kinda is better than just pure white, I guess. The tubby custard? It's fine. The purse is rudimentary. Nothing I need to change here. Nothing else I really need to mess with here. Something I do need to fix is some of the spawns, like for people and vehicles, are kind of messed up whenever I've spawned them in for some reason. So I wanted to give a reward potentially to people who exit the map, and it spawned a warthog instead of a wasp when I tested it for some reason. So I'm not sure why it did that. See, it's supposed to be right there. It's supposed to be a wasp, so I'm wondering. Whatever. I'll just mess with it later. I don't see a reason. It's not the biggest deal anyway. I'll even... Nah. I was gonna say add a wasp somewhere else, but... So, besides the AIs that I couldn't get to work over here, I kind of like giving a punishment for people who jump in here, but I don't want people to actually soft-lock themselves from playing the game. is it? Not that. There's a smaller one I used at some point. Am I gonna have to use? I'm gonna have to use this one, aren't I? Over here doesn't seem like a bad idea for it. There. Even though it would be more cost effective to use one, I'd rather be careful with it. And this is technically quick and easy, but still a pain in the ass. Now, if someone actually... I have a better idea. Instead of doing that, how about I just remove the punishment from existing? What if I make this go slightly lower? Oh shit. Okay, need to remove magnets real quick before I do that. So can I jump over? Okay. How about I add like a single pallet that's also in here as well on top of that? Just so people can get out. Is this a destructible pallet though? Okay, so you can get out now. I'll add a barrel next to it just so visually it doesn't look as weird. Need to find a barrel first off. Ah, props, why am I in there? Accent. I keep forgetting it's not called decorations/scenery anymore. Wait, Jumbotron? Damn! I didn't realize those were a thing. I didn't pay attention. I need to mess with stuff more, because apparently I don't recall a lot of stuff existing. Oh wow, I skipped barrels entirely. There we go. That should solve the problem of people just jumping in here. I'm stuck in the cage! Why do I have pings? Who? Ow, my back. Ah. God. Let me do this quick. Someone needs a link to the Halo waypoint. Drops in Code Redemption. Okay. I brought myself some orange juice earlier. Like I said, semi-quiet when I'm actually being kind of loud. Talking a lot. But I'm not planning on talking the entire time. I guess I just got a little boost of energy when I started streaming. Been kind of pooped out, to say the least. Ah, it's gone! Okay. So what's another way I can... Because there is an Easter egg over here that technically you can get to, but I want to move it now because it's such a... There's a Craig over here. Oh, not over there, then. Oops. Right here. I'm gonna move the Craig from over here. Actually, I kind of like him being there. River, mile, plum crossing in style someday. Poetry maker, you heartbreaker. Do you know when I'm going away to drifters on to see the world. Right here. We're all after the same rainbow. Oh, God. That was pretty bad of a sneeze. That's fine. I kind of like that one. I have two different Craigs on the map. There was supposed to be something added to this corner. I did add some rocks throughout, but there's supposed to be something here. Hmm. Oop. I would like to enter, please. Ah, for how bright, I almost said loud, how bright the TVs are. Couldn't get holograms to work either. That was something that bothered me a bit. They just weren't working. Oh yes, the Gauntly crane. Oh, it moves? Wait. I love that. I didn't know it moved. It's cool. I would have no reason to put it here, but it'd be really cool if I did. Like, it doesn't, because it moved. I didn't realize that part moved. Sir? That's not what she wanted me to do. Sorry, that's not what I wanted you to do. That's what I meant to say. Let me try something. Nah. Thought about like floor lights, but I already have lights throughout the park too. One of the other things I forgot to show off actually was one of those hidden things I was mentioning. From up here, you can see it a lot better, but it's this door. I wanted to make some sort of button that when you pressed one side it made you go third person, since this is a social map, but I couldn't actually get it to want to work. So I just have to deal with that. I'm just trying to think of things I could add then. Did I put grime on this, or is it just... There we go, he's a bit more fixed in that regard. Are there other prefabs I made that would be fun to add that I actively know of? So the helmet light, I didn't make that. There's some other stuff I didn't make that are in here. Oh god, I have the dome saved. You can change the color of the plants. I forgot about that. Until I just saw that again, I forgot. So maybe I can add some unique trees in a certain area. Maybe that's what this corner can have, is a special tree. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? So let me get a dead tree quick. Trees, logs, roots. I don't know how big this actually is, so it's not bad for size. So now that I have that, let me find some shrubs and I can start messing with this. See if I can do one. Biggest issue is how they're pretty much just flat. This one's probably one of the roundest ones I can get. I didn't remember being able to change the color of the bushes. I'm gonna have to go back and change the ones that are around. Ugh. What am I changing with that? Oh, the actual sticks I changed with that. Can I change the color of this? Okay, good, I can't, so not going crazy with that one at least. Wait, so what am I changing the color of then? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just adding color on top of the default when I do that. I can have some autumn trees here, actually. That is pretty neat. So I'll keep that over there as reference for the autumn tree idea. In the meantime, I kind of have to use full intensity for it to be pink. It's just gonna look very odd. Huh. Why are the leaves metallic when I do that? It's weird. It's not a bad pink. Let's get a darker pink for that extra little bit. Valley, you can look like Jacket's Alley if you want. It's gonna look so wonky. I'm not good at messing with this. So. Looks so bad. Okay. Time. At a stair I counted all the spiders things and eating their insides. Then I send to call you. Just hear your voice of reason. Go home and stop this pain tonight. Stop this pain tonight. What? Okay, there we go. The voice inside my head. Waste your time, you're already the voice inside my head. I'll probably add like a couple more. Waste your time, you're already voice inside my head. Losing track of time, and I don't really care right now. Maybe that's fine. You were even there that day. I was waiting on you. Wondered if you were always about such a flower. Did you even care? Shower, you left them by the stairs. Thought you had your shit together, but man, I was wrong. You ain't nothing but a lost cause. This ain't nothing like it once was. Well, you think you're such an outlaw. This ain't nothing like it once was. And they think you're such an outlaw. But you had no job, used to think you were shy. Maybe there's just something on your mind. Maybe you think about yourself all the time. I used to think, I select all the shrubs that make up the bit here. I think I grabbed all of it. Oh. 7 seems about right number-wise. Huh, okay, there we go. Then we'll undo. There we go, cherry blossom tree. be a very scrawny one, but I'm happy with how it turned out. To figure out if I need to have it a little closer over here. I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm a pen. So now I have the idea. Oh, I should probably mess with this first, actually. All these bushes? Yeah. Pine bush E. Oh god, there's so many of them. Pine bush E. I mean, put it together for Pine bush E. I used it so much. Probably not gonna be able to grab all of them either. I don't want to accidentally grab innocents you could put. Pine bush E. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. It feels like stealing hearts and then you're in. Shit! I hate that it does that. Ah. I'm gonna blow myself up. In hearts and then you aim for the crowd. Look at your picture, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle. Let's first save before I do anything. These I don't mind not changing the color of. The ones in the very far distance are the ones I really need to change. So, let's grab you. My knees have been killing me today. Literally, like, bending them in general and walking has been terrible. Whenever they add the falcon, I'm probably going to be adding it to the map too. Okay, let's look at this then. It seems to be that I might have mixed a couple of these with ones that... Did I grab one that wasn't E? Look, let me... Wait, are you in here? Are you one of them? Let me do this quick. Ungroup. Are you one of the ones I grabbed? Oh, I see. Can I edit you now? There we go. So that's gonna be, okay. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. So it's gonna be primarily this that I want to edit. Look at that. So I need to... I don't want it to be that dark, but I want it to still be like... It goes from super bright to darker. I don't want it to look actually like I'm just doing black and white. Look, let me group them real quick so I don't have to have them selected. I don't know if that looks better or worse. Like, it's too dark. 'Cause it's too bright. What about... that? So now I need to select... These ones are really easy to spot now. The D ones. Let me select D. Start gathering the Ds. Oop. Uh-oh. It kicked me from my Xbox party I was using to monitor my mic. It did that whole overload thing again. D. 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 That's E. Thought there was a D mixed with it, maybe. I think it's just me. You know, at this point, I'm kind of tempted to just switch all of them. Every single D bush. Every single one. Can I do that? Am I able to select all of 82? Okay, so how many are down here? Because I don't want to actually have all these altered, but I think it's probably the best way to do this. There we go. Yeah, that one can change, that's fine. Not the biggest deal anyway. There we go. You can stay how you were. You can stay. Oh. Oop. Oop. Had it for a second. Oh, my chest is hurting a bit. That can stay. You can stay. Any other smoke? There's some smaller ones over here again. There has to be some throughout here I just can't see from above that I need to deselect. I don't want to curse all of them to be darker and unable to be seen within the woodland. Any over here to put? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there is this one. So, one more. Maybe I can spare. I'd like to keep it to 50. Let's get this guy fixed then. There we go. So let's create that prefab with all of them. Can I edit it while they're in a prefab? Nope. Okay. Ungroup. You're kidding. You can't change the color of these ones? What was the point? Or is it because there's too many? Wait a minute. Look, let me... I'll deselect you real quick. Maybe there's too many of you. Or whichever one lets me deselect first. I'm just trying to deselect one. Come on, man. Why won't it let me deselect a singular shrub? Come on. This feels like I'm being attacked. Oh. It won't even... Please? Have mercy? I'm gonna blow up. Okay, look. D. Let me create that prefab real quick. You, can I edit you? No, I just chose like the wrong bush, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Look. I'll just do whatever. Let me just select all of that one now. Okay. Now this one I can edit the color of though. Below. Shadows on your face. Actually, I'll keep this one selected. I could find. And I would. I'd go wherever you will go. Way up high, down low. you will go. Find you the darkest of your face. Out of it, I wish I fall. And I hope there's someone out there, they'll bring me back to you. And I'd go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'd go wherever you will go. Run away with my heart. Run away with my love. Run away with my love. Maybe this quiet house. In your mind, stay with you for all time. I could and I would. I go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go. If I could turn back time. Can't tell if this is all the shrubs, basically. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of shrubs, so I'm gonna assume I'm not missing any I want to deselect. Just a lot. So, let me... Okay. Let's look this way. Can I edit their color while they're prefabbed? Yes, I actually can. Oh, sometimes these thoughts in my head speak so loud. They in doubt, even though I just want to let it out. I don't mind it. I think my mind's so quiet. I sit there in the silence. Just seems to amplify it. And this inside made me better. I would end up ruining it forever. Making regrets, more and more regrets. Falling from grace, I washed it all from apart. I could have changed it all from the start. Self I always live. End up ruining it forever. Yeah, these ones are just wonky, I guess. They all Ds. Okay, so I can't do anything about them though, which is kind of annoying. I really am happy with this cherry blossom tree, however. And I like the idea. Let me delete you. I like the idea of using these to make other trees. So let me go trees Multiplayer burnt. Focused on the past. So these are some good candidates, I believe. Me ungroup you. There's gonna be 7 parts to this. 7. Okay, let's move it over. Then I can move these separately to fill it in better. Thing I ever heard you say is that I'm skipping that song because I don't want to hear it anyway. I will listen to Party at Club Bug though. Actually, I can keep them together, I forgot. Actually, yeah, no, I'll keep them together for now. The gray is kind of noticeable now, though. Wait, why is the roughness off for all these? The roughness needs to be up or else it just doesn't show. Cruel Angel's Thesis is playing. Oh. Whoa. There we go. Look at that. I'm happy with that. So now I need to ungroup it again. We're gonna group that back together. I see it's some sort of piece I can edit in Fandangle to give like a bit more overarching spots. Then we'll change this to be a darker. Mixing up these yellows. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the one I grouped from at 5. Add to it. Now the tree, I can't change the color of the tree, which, you know, I do want to mess with the tree's actual shape though. And then save prefab of autumn. Oh. I spelled autumn wrong. Autumn tree 1 yellow. There we go. Let's shove this tree somewhere else real quick. Up in the air, sky jail. Let's go get the next tree. Let's make a more red one. That'd be fun. So let's... Actually, let's... So... First off, how can I modify this to fit more? Not listening to Bad Apple again. Okay, let's select all parts of this real quick. Then we'll deselect whichever I don't want to use. Would you break it if you're honest? Tell the mirror what you know she's heard before. Okay, group those together. hands getting cold, losing feelings getting old. I grouped them already, okay. Now let's get... Wait, so how many are in this group? Is there something I'm missing? Probably not. So let's group these together. Makes you a whore. Break it if you're honest. Be you. Autumn, autumn, tree 2, red. There we go. Oh shite. Wait a minute. I done goofed. Is that even visible? I didn't even realize that part was there. So I guess it's not a big deal. Still not good that I missed out on that item, but didn't even realize it was gone. So let's move on to the next tree. Do I make an orange one? How do I think about it? You're one of E. Could I make it look like you have berries in you? Like... Keep that one like that. Give him a warning. Let it all come crashing down. Burn the castle to the ground. Hidden lies, no disguise, it's our time. Let it all come down, down, down. Fighting for golden rain, heating the meadow. Wrong thing. We could lose it all. It all come crashing down. Burn the castle to the ground. Hey, there lies no disguise, it's our time. Let it all come down. Burn the castle to the ground. Only cries, it's our time. Let it all come down. down. Let it all come crashing down, from the castle to the ground. And there's no disguise, it's our time. Probably gonna end this at the 2-hour mark so I don't accidentally indulge myself in Forge too much. I have that habit to indulge myself too much into Forge, or just losing track of time, I guess is a better way to put it. Okay, so I'll deselect that one, that one, that one. So what colors shall these be? I was thinking of actually ending up making that orange one, but I'm not sure. I might just make a dark green one. Is that green? That's more like blue, isn't it? That's blue. Dark green. That you don't know what you've got. Prefab them together. You, and you. Thought I kept you safe and sound. Thought I made you strong. Something made me realize that I was wrong. Wondering what you thought sometimes. Find it all wrong. And I can finally see your eyes. And I let go. Let's get rid of you. Also, I don't know if the bird squawkings were going through the mic, but he's with people downstairs. He's just squawking to squawk. He ain't alone. He's doing his thing. Add these to each other. It's a weird tree. Like, I think... what did I do with that? Oh, there we go. Forgot to put the roughness fixed. There we go. So, to be fought. Okay, let's put you together. You will be green tree. Very basic. This tree, I thought about making it, I don't know. Let me yoink one of these, actually. Or, actually, they're all grouped together. Never mind. I can, however... yank it. Bring it. Where is it? Oh, I have no clue where it is, so I guess I'm not keeping it. There we go. Well, my left joystick keeps sticking. Not like actually sticky, but like something's happening where it's just not going. It's like if you push down on a bed, not a bed spring, but like the same kind of like spiral spring, and it just doesn't undo. That's what it's basically doing. Zombie kind. Lucky for you, you're the next one in line. When I'm necromancing, everyone's dancing. No one could stop me, I dare you to try. The dead are imbued with sensational groove. Running in a circle of bubbling spirited fire destigation. Turn it on, I'm loving the tread in the moons of the sun. Let's group them real quick. Need to add one more. Right. We're all the same. Raising the dead, I'm loving the dread. Let's make some evil. The dance of the dead. We'll have their tread. Make some evil. Wait, what's that called? Green tree. Okay. Okay, so I have these trees to work with too now, and I want to add them throughout a bit. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Time sure shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't worry about the distance, I'm right here if you get lonely. So listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. What you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, I have no time, so get in line. Just believe me, girl, someday I'll play with this guitar. Have it good. I have the life you knew we would. My word is good. Hey there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say that every single song I wrote to you would take your breath away. I'd write it all. If you're in love with me, you'd fall. You'd have it all. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 1,000 miles seems pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars and walk to you if I have no other way. Oh, make fun of us and just laugh along because they know that none of us felt this way. Delilah, I can promise you by the time we get through, the world will never ever be the same. And you're to blame. Hey there, Delilah, be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school. Be making history like I did. It was all because of you. Whoever we want to. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. I just feel like it's overdone. Right here seems fine. I don't know if this one's fine though. What if I make it taller? Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. What you do to me. Oh, 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 it's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity. Say no more, say no more. You keep killing me. I look at myself, I look at you, visualize you, traumatize me. Everything I do, I pick up the pieces and go. Traumatize me, and I do. I pick up the pieces and go. That's still fine. Your heart breaks sometimes. So I hit your back, you gave it a kick, I gave a slap, slapped a pain over my head, and then I set fire to my bed. Black eye cast no shadow, no red eye sees no blame. Existing, kicks don't hit, and so we remain the same. Love sticks, sweat drips, fake rock if it don't fit. Your teeth is good for some, a kiss with a fist is better than none. Once before, I splashed blood upon the floor. I hated my turn, so I feel like I lost it. For some, a kiss with a fist is better. Whoa. Did I actually reach the object limit? It's crazy. So, let me delete that real quick. So, oop. Maybe not here. So this... So I wonder, where do I find that limit? Because, as you can tell, it says 76%. Ow, my back. Hello, how are you? Maybe I'll put another yellow one over here. Not sure on this. I think that's fine. This might be too much. That's all the yellow flowers. It's too much, I guess. Oh, well, they left. I responded and they immediately left. Okay. That's fine, though. I'm not sure where else to put a red tree. I wanted to... Maybe I can... I thought about having one down here somewhere. Thought that would be fun. If I have it there, then I'm not sure if I really want one up here. Oh, there's the budget again. So let me do this real quick. I think I already said it, but once I reach the 2-hour mark, I'm donezo with this. Almost like something really grapples my attention. Let's see if I... Well... There are a ton of trees anyway, so... What about... Actually, I guess I can't put any more walls either. In that case, can I? Day bleeds into night falls. You're not here to get me through it all. Let me do something here that might help. curious, can I get one of these yellow trees now? Okay. I was just wanting to see what it would look like if I had one over here. I think that'd be a nice touch. I don't know if I should have yellow or red there, though. Makes me think of the ancient ruins from Slime Rancher when I do this, though, which is kind of fun. So... my back. It's only 7, damn. This red tree. Probably put you. One more chair than you need. This tree. Maybe here. Don't know how weird that would look. Actually, that would be a good reference, wouldn't it? What's Elder Sap Tree, or whatever it's called, Elder Scrolls. What is it called? Elder Gleam, that's what it is. Elder Gleam Tree. Color. Guess if one like a house. So I guess it'd be kind of like, it's a lot more gangly. So let me mess with this. Since this is not the original, it's not going to be too big of an issue here. Why not add a second reference in here? Well, not second reference, but second Skyrim reference, technically third in this map. It's weird because it's a lot more gangly for the branches. The light in the church, recording has been to the tree. The sun saves the child by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? The frenzy, lighting a flare that is certain that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working. Running the stocks at the time and there's nobody there. Why does he care? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. What was her name? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So now that I know that's one solid thing, let's ungroup it. Let me look at this Elder Gleam. So it's kind of more pinkish in a way. I'll keep all the... Oh, I didn't see that. I forgot it's like that. So color... Go back real quick. Oh, shite. There we go. Juliet. Juliet. That exact color I don't know if I can actually get. Is this better? So it's like a dogwood, I guess. It would have been really fun if I made a dogwood, but I did not. So, man, I'm still overheating. I've been overheating all of today. Let's see if I can get some. Let me get a little piece of terrain to give some dirt right there, though, because I'm going to be annoyed. Nope. Not that one then. Let's do a ramp, maybe? No? But I just got rid of the other one. What? Okay. I guess this is problematic in its own right. At the end of it. Maybe I should get rid of all these spawn points and stuff I tried doing and messing with. They're supposed to be like for if there's teams enabled, but... Oh my god. Where did... Oh. That's why I didn't know I spawned it. Hmm. Let's fuse these together, actually with this as well. Let's see, does it look better down here? Nope. Went back. Let's save this though as Elder Gleam Tree. Fine with this for now. We've reached the 2-hour mark too. So, where's a good place to take a screenshot? I'll go back later as well to take a screenshot in theater, because it'd be fun. And I used to make it the same format each time, but I think it'd be fun to do something a little different for this thumbnail. I guess I'll get rid of that one. It was nice when it lasted, but I want that blank. I could add one of the smaller trees though somewhere. This little tree. I can add one near the getting over here. Let me save. It to be 8. There we go. In fact, these rails. I'm gonna get rid of these rails. They look very ugly, and I like having this side that's mainly for support. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. I think I'll have to add them back. It's just, I don't know. There's something that I wish I made better about it. Like, go over here quick. Keep it like that, I guess. I mean, those safety regulations wouldn't be right. So... it would be fun to have a dogwood, I guess, but... I don't know. I kind of feel lost about this. Probably add a light here. Because the light that is supposed to be here isn't working as much as it's supposed to be. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Let's change that light back to 10 real quick. Just messing around with stuff right now, a little more. It's the rotational here. We do this again. Let's look at the... Probably not going to keep this light here. Still. Let's do 40, 20, 10. Yeah, we're getting rid of it though. That's it now. I'm gonna make sure I save again. And I'll end stream as soon as I get back. Have a good one. Bye bye.